Thank you for being with me once again. You know, there's lots of things that happen in our conference, and I would like to share with you somebody today that works in the office, and he is in charge of several different things, but let's just talk to him and see what he does. Pastor, Dr. Reynold Ferrari is with me, and you have a position here in the conference office. Could you tell me what the actual name of it is?
I'm the Sabbath School and Personal Ministries Director for the conference.
So that takes in Sabbath School, personal ministries in every church. He likes to know what's going on in all the churches. And I know that he does go out and he preaches and he goes to churches and does seminars and things too. So I want to just talk a little bit about something that I know you've started, and it was last year that you started this, but it was a church ministries convention.
Yes.
So it's only gone, this is the second year.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me if it's annual or every other year. Tell me a little bit about it.
Our Church Ministries Convention is annual. Mm-hmm. It's an annual event, and we have decided that we are going to have it on the second weekend of April each year.
A spring convention for everybody.
Yes,
That's kind of nice, you know. Get out of that winter stuff.
Yes.
Okay, and so last year you did it where?
We did it in the Edmonton area at Colwood Adventist Academy.
Okay.
Yes.
And in 2026, where are you doing it?
We are heading to Calgary, Chinook Winds Adventist Academy.
So I'm going to ask about 2027. Where would you think you'd be doing it?
we are thinking Central Alberta.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Academy, a big church, maybe either both or whatever you need.
Yes.
So this is a conference for personal ministries mostly, right?
Not really. It's for church ministries.
Church ministries.
Just that my department heads up this event.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this year, I know you might have seen this, maybe not, in the advertising, but I know that it's called Empowered for Mission.
Yes.
And is there a reason why you used that title?
Yeah, so in the Alberta Conference, in terms of our strategic initiative, we are intentional about inspiring our members. We are also intentional about training our members and equipping our members for effective ministry in the churches.
So Empowered for Mission.
Yes.
And this year, being down in the Calgary area, you have many churches that you can include, and that's the idea, right? North takes in a lot of the churches in the north.
So what we are thinking, where the ministry convention is being held, the majority of the attendees would come from that catchment area. But this is a conference-wide event, so people are coming this year all the way from Yellowknife.
Oh.
So from Yellowknife in the north to Lethbridge in the south, people are coming from across the conference.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me who would come to this? Now you say it's for churches and it's for members, but who specifically would you encourage to come? Or would the church boards encourage to come?
Our primary targets would be church officers. So we look at the needs of the churches in the Alberta Conference. We look at our strategy and which areas we would like to strengthen and which areas we would like to highlight. So every year we would make a decision on the list of seminars that we would offer.
Oh, okay.
Yes, based on the departments in the churches.
So just a little bit of an aside, how many came to that very first conference?
Well, we had pretty close to 200 people there. Yes, we had in the vicinity of 200 people.
And the 2026 conference, how many do you think will be here?
To date, we are anticipating that we would cross 300.
300. So
Yes.
it's going up.
Yes, it's growing.
It's getting known that this will happen. And it's something that if you happen to have a church board and you want, maybe your Sabbath school leaders, or maybe your people that work with the youth, all the different disciplines of every church, the leaders should be the ones that come, and they can always bring back lots of information back to their church. Now, I just wanted to look in this brochure because I know that there are 11 different topics that you could go to.
Yes.
That's a lot of topics on one weekend. So you get speakers from in-conference, you get speakers from NAD or SDACC or even GC sometimes.
Yes.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Oh, that's really good.
And also we have speakers from Alberta.
Yes.
We have pastors that would present. We have church members that have the skills and the knowledge that we would invite to present also. So the discipleship this year, we are presenting it in 3 parts.
Okay.
So 2 professors from Berlin University would be presenting. One would be presenting on how to give a Bible study, whether it's at a group or individual level, and another one would be presenting on evangelism.
So you're doing lots of children's ministry things too, right?
Yes, this year this is the second year we are doing certification for those who are working in children's ministries, and the room is always packed.
Always packed. Well, you need lots of good leaders in children's ministries. Starting down at the cradle roll.
Yes.
And so that's a good thing. I know that there are some people from NAD, I think, coming.
Yes.
This time
to do
around.
the training.
Right.
Yes.
What about stewardship?
One of our pastors, who is the volunteer coordinator, Pastor Jason Williams, he is going to be presenting.
There's other things too. There's prayer ministries, there's worship tracks, there's health ministries. There's just a lot of different things that are going on. There's natural church development track, so you can get people trained in how to have a healthy church. Is that what you're trying to do?
And that's crucial. It's part of our strategy. We want to be intentional about helping our churches to become healthy, thriving churches. This year's plenary speaker, we are delighted and fortunate to have Dr. Leslie Pollard from the North American Division.
And I think he's bringing his wife with him this time. Is she doing a seminar?
Yes, she is.
Oh, good for her.
She's helping us with leadership.
And I'm here at the Ministries Convention. Remember we were talking about that just a few days ago, and here we are.
It's happening.
It's happening. So Pastor Ferrari, I'm going to ask you to wander around with me just a little bit and poke our heads into each of the seminars just to see what's going on.
Yes, for sure.
Is that possible?
Sure.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I don't know where ones are.
Here's worship.
Here's a worship one. This is the worship one. Now the worship one is what?
It's taking a closer look at worship, and sometimes we get hung up on styles of worship.
Oh, styles of worship.
Yes, so some people have preference for certain styles of worship and others not.
So this includes the music and everything?
Yes.
Or even
the choristers.
The order of
yes.
worship. Okay,
yes,
good.
Definitely.
There's quite a good representation in that. This one is Children's Ministries.
We have a certification program.
My older kids are saying,
There's another one in this classroom.
This is the stewardship.
And what is stewardship?
Stewardship, they're focusing on individuals being faithful to God.
In finances?
In finances.
Or in other ways too?
In talents.
Mostly? Okay.
Jason Williams. And he'll be doing 4 sessions.
4 sessions.
Over the weekend.
So this is just the start of all the seminars,
yes,
right?
of all it's the first
Prayer
seminar.
Ministries.
The title for this seminar is Deeper Calling. This is done by Pastor Julio
Davila from Calgary.
Yes,
Right.
he's one of the Calgary area pastors.
Right.
This is the leadership by Dr. Prudence Pollard.
This one is very well attended too.
Yes.
And I see that Pastor Harrell was taking the leadership conference. Well, that's good.
And we are especially targeting church board leaders, elders.
Church board leaders and elders.
And
people that work with leadership in
leadership in the local church. So this is Health Ministries.
Okay. Health Ministries is always a good seminar to have.
Yes, and there's general interest in health and wellness. So
and Darlene Blaney is doing that. And she's our volunteer
she's a volunteer coordinator
for the conference.
Yes.
Okay, we've come to communication.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that computers? What is that?
The focus has to do with how can we use technology to share the gospel.
And the presenter,
he's from Hope Channel, Canada.
So you need to be watching Hope Channel because they're all on that, and it is a communication.
Definitely. This one we have on our discipleship track. We have 3 presenters. So these are 2 of the 3.
Okay.
So this one that we're entering there is discipleship with the focus on evangelism.
Okay, and that's a big one in every church.
Yes, and the other one that we would go to after is discipleship with the focus on Bible study. So we have one-on-one Bible study and we have group Bible study, small group Bible study.
Okay.
So we want across the conference to have people who are capable of leading out in these areas.
Okay.
And Burman University is helping us with this.
Both of these are from Burman University professors.
Yes.
Okay. The youth have been very, very busy.
Yes.
And very connected.
Oh, yes. He has so many programs across the conference. So his presence is felt.
Yes.
Yes. So this is natural church development that we are promoting across the conference. And our focus is to the health and wellness of the local church.
Yes, it's very good to help the congregation know if they're strong in some and weak in something,
how they can work on the weak points to improve the areas of weakness.
And we're lucky
and maintain the strength.
We're lucky we have Dr. Pastor, President, Pastor Potts with us.
He's very passionate about this subject.
He is. I think he's done this in other places he's been.
So he has a lot to offer.
He does.
Definitely.
He does. And of course, we have the people in the front here.
Yes. We have Burman University, always partnering with us. They are always present. We're tremendously grateful for the support that we are getting as a conference office. My colleagues, we all come together and support this.
Yes, it's a team effort.
We see it. Yes,
very much
the importance of working together.
We're thankful for that. And we're thankful for Chinook Winds because they've hosted this whole thing, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without them because we have the classrooms.
They were quite gracious and very, very helpful in having us use this venue to host the Church Ministries Convention.
And I do feel that I should say something about the food. We had lunch today and it was excellent.
Yeah, that was the first meal. Well,
and I understand it was Bridgeland.
Yes, the folks from Bridgeland.
Bridgeland Church in Calgary. It was wonderful.
They did a tremendous job.
They certainly did.
So
and some of the other pastors are also hosts in each of these, aren't they?
Yes. The local Calgary Area Ministerial Association, CAMA, they are the ones that are hosting the seminars. So there's a pastor in every room to support the presenter.
That's excellent. That just reminds me of camp meeting, doesn't it? You know, Wayne and I used to work together quite closely.
Yes.
And now you're the pastor of which church?
I'm the pastor of Garden Road Seventh-day Adventist Church.
So one of the Calgary ones.
Yes.
So what are you doing here today?
Well, I am a host.
We just talked about that. So tell us what you have to do as a host.
Well,
hand out pens and books.
Pens, pamphlets, binders.
There you go.
Make sure the presenter is doing well, that everything that he or she needs is good. For me, in natural church development, I have the privilege of hosting with the presenter who happens to be the president of the conference. How lucky is that?
Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky. And I'm here with one of the presenters. You know, we've had wonderful things happening at the Ministries Convention here at Chinook Winds this weekend, and Sabbath has been a real high day. And one of the presenters is Pastor Sean Ellis. And Sean, where do you work? Like, tell us where you're from.
Sure, I'm actually located in the Seventh-day Adventist Church's headquarters in Oshawa, Ontario.
You see him in the Messenger. I know I've seen him in the Messenger, and that's where I recognized him from. So what are you presenting on this weekend?
Well, in addition to what I do at the Messenger, I also work as the Director of Operations for Hope Channel, and I'm actually presenting this weekend on a number of things around communication, social media, crisis communication, and also how to do worship services that help to create a sacred space for those watching our YouTube services.
So did you speak once or twice today?
Today, twice.
Are you speaking tomorrow?
Tomorrow, twice.
Oh, so you're going to be very busy.
Yes.
So have you had lots of questions, or how has it worked? Has it been a good seminar? Has it been good?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I like to have fun at my seminars, so there's no such thing as me talking all the time. I'm always asking questions. I'm always looking for interactions, and it was really a lot of fun. In fact, in today, the class actually had to come up with the idea for a social media video. So we just worked together, had a lot of laughs, and they came up with a fantastic idea.
Well, I'm glad that you were willing to come and be with me on my little video. And you know, it's been really fun. I'm going to find some more people that we can talk to.
Well, it's been my pleasure, Debbie.
Thank you. And I found somebody that is very special because he used to be a president here in the Alberta Conference. Pastor Don Corkum. Is it doctor or pastor? Or both? It's both. Yeah. Well, I'm so glad that you're willing to talk to us. You know, you've been in the front. You've been as a person that makes the schedules, does all of this kind of thing. Now you're sitting and listening. What are the thoughts about the Ministries Convention from yesterday and today so far?
Yeah. I have really been blessed by it because, you know, we go through our church work and it's meaningful, but I think we need times to reevaluate, and we need times to equip, and doing it with people from other churches. It gives some cross-fertilization of ideas and enthusiasm, and sitting at the table, dialoguing, talking as we're going through the meeting. I found refreshing.
Oh, good.
And so it happened to be in the place where we have our church.
Yes.
And
yes.
So
you feel at home.
So I felt very much at home. But you know, today we went through the natural church development, and I believe that you know, church health is so important if we want to see our church grow and thrive. I love to use the word thrive because we don't want to just survive. We want to thrive. And so every facet of what we are doing in training is important as a contribution to that health, you know, that we're wanting to have people that are confident and vibrant. And so I believe today contributed to that.
Yes.
And so I face tomorrow. Yes, it's a few more hours, but I think it'll be extra, not only information, but things that lead to transformation.
Yes.
And change. Because if we always do things the same way we've been doing them, we can't expect to see real improvements, you know.
And you only got in one seminar. There was several. There was 9 or 10 around the whole building here. So.
But at our table, at the end of the afternoon, I got a digest from the others.
From the others.
And it was positive. They enjoyed the afternoon. And for instance, we have already been talking about the information from the worship, and then begin to apply some of that information to our church. So I feel that the results will be positive and look forward to our own application in our church.
Thank you so much for talking to me and giving us that perspective, because you've been on both sides and now you're just enjoying doing what you do now in retirement.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with me.
Thank you for the opportunity.
And I found a group of people that were in the seminar for the youth. And of course, they're making me laugh already. So the youth are always very, very busy in what they do, and they do lots of things in our conference. We have Pastor Rob Doralis, and he's in charge of the youth.
I am.
We have a very youthful pastor. We've got Jacques here, and we've got lots of people that are youth. So let's just see what happened in the seminar today. What was your favorite thing?
I just want to correct you there. He's youth. He's not youthful. I am youthful. I am youthful.
We'll have to talk to him.
You gotta hold the mic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So just tell us what you enjoyed the best from the seminar that you had today.
People, first of all, just to meet people, and also learning about leadership in youth, learning about connections in youth, learning about networking and how you connect with other people around, not just the youth, the behaviors and all that. So it's very important.
I was going to just say that Pastor Rob comes to my office, and we're on different spectrums of generations here.
Yes.
And so it is generational, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
So yes, that was
We always
good.
have a good time whenever I come, right?
We
Yeah.
do. Anybody else have something? You can pass that around to somebody else who wants to say something.
Just say one thing I'll quickly share.
Okay.
About the youth tent. Not tent, but
The youth room.
The youth room. During our seminar, we spoke about, Pastor Rob spoke about a ministry beyond the hype. And it was so...
Beyond the what?
The hype.
The hype.
Because oftentimes people think about the next program, always trying to be hype, but sometimes there is no consistency. But how can we be pragmatic in creating, fostering an environment whereby people can do a program that can be, or a ministry that can be very lasting, as we practice friendship, as we show that how we care about one another, as we build everything based on relationship, so that people buy into you before they buy into the project.
So when they walk out the door, they don't forget what you guys have talked about.
And then you end up
might
talking
think
about
of something more and say, hey, let's get together and do this or that.
Yeah.
Anybody else have something
It was
to say?
fascinating.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I have something.
Good.
Having intentionality beyond the hype. Okay?
Yeah.
Having the building of relationships beyond the hype, because for people to, or the youth to actually relate to you, or they need to know that you care about them.
Yeah.
They need to see that intention that you have behind what you're doing for them, and through that, not only would they be only hyped up or excited about coming to a certain event that you might have, but they'll know that this is Pastor Rob or this is Pastor Jacques, and we know them, and we know that I know that they care for me, and so I'm gonna go support and listen into the different sessions that they have.
Very genuine.
Yes, very genuine, and yes, for sure.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for.
Pastor Rob has to say something.
Yeah, say something, Pastor.
Yeah, so I just wrapped up the seminar. I was one of the presenters, and I think you guys wrapped it up really good. The two things that I would say was the main anchors of the seminars is making sure that Jesus is the focus.
Yes.
To do ministry beyond the hype of youth ministry especially, Jesus has to be the focus. And then the last point that we shared on our second segment was invest in our young people, because the return on investment is amazing. Trust me. I think we're all evidence of people who poured into us. There's no such thing as self-made. We are all the combination of the people that poured into us. So, yeah, that's it.
That's it. There's no more we can say except Be genuine, love each other.
That's right. And go and talk to Debbie in her office.
Come. It's always fun. So thank you.
Should we just wave to wrap it up?
You can do whatever you want. Let's just wave. Wave. And I found somebody else that I know I've talked to before, but not in this capacity here. And you know, this is a pastor and his wife, because wives are very important in pastoral couples. And you know, we're just going to talk a little bit about, well, let me say, do you belong in the southern or the Calgary area as pastoring?
No, we're actually from Lacombe, so it's an hour away. It's a far off. Yes.
It's far off.
Yes.
But you know, that's the beauty of this. You don't have to be from the southern, because this was called the southern one because we've done a northern one.
Yes.
And you know, we don't care if you want to come down and be with us. That's wonderful.
No, it's true. And I did bring some of my members as well. They would greatly benefit from it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't say your name. Tell us your name.
My name is Teddy Joseph. And this is my wife, Christina.
And you know, I had a very enjoyable time when you lived in Stettler and I came out and talked to you. But
that
you
was
know,
a good interview.
Today was a little bit very serious. We had fun. We've met people.
That's right.
But what did you get out of the seminar that you went to?
I just wanted to go back to basics and how to build a sermon and properly be able to relate my sermon to the congregation. And I learned a lot from, I think it was John Campbell. He's one of the professors for Burbank. So I learned a lot from that. So it was really good.
That's good.
Yeah.
And did you, Christina, did you go to a seminar?
I did.
Which one did you go to?
I went to the Health Ministries one. And I really liked that I kind of saw that there's a focus shifting in health ministries where it's not just kind of food only. They're now calling it comprehensive health ministry. So I really like that. The idea of kind of incorporating all aspects of life, like kind of the focus on using the health, kind of like stuff that we might have already heard, but the way it was presented, just using health as like that initial, you know, hand in to people. Also, you know, just other principles like family and like forgiveness. I just really like that comprehensive piece of bringing in a bunch of other areas to talk about health and not just kind of presenting food. So I really like that shift and that focus.
That's great. That was a new concept that I haven't heard yet since I've been talking to people. So I'm glad I pinned you both down. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You know, it's interesting because I was sitting beside somebody today during the service in the morning, and she's from way up north in Fairview.
Wow.
She came down to Fairview just because she wanted to be here.
Wow.
She was at last year's, and she wanted to come again. So now I've invited her for next year's.
Look at that. Look at that.
Reynold, I found you.
Yes.
The convention is now over. I just want a little recap of what you thought about how it went.
I think it went very well. Mm-hmm. The folks were pretty excited about the plenary speaker, and when they got into the seminars, they came out.
They came out excited.
Yes, definitely.
Do you think they really did get some tools to take back to their churches?
I think they did. I think they did.
How many do you think were there?
I think over 300.
Over 300?
Yes. Yeah.
And I think there was more than that on Sabbath. I kept watching them come in the door and stand along the walls. But so you think this is something that was useful to them? It was needed for them? And you're going to plan the next one for next year, do you think?
Yes, definitely. They see value in it. And they're going back to their churches to tell other members who weren't there that the next time this is announced, they should come.
And it's usually done in what month?
In April.
In April.
Yes.
Do you know where it would be this time? Or next time? 2027?
2027, we're thinking possibly central Alberta.
Okay.
Yeah.
So people can come from Calgary area and
from the south and then from the north.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
So we have to spread it around, you know.
We do. And as soon as the dates are put on paper, you will be able to do some letting the churches know so that they can start planning. Is that right?
I think that is crucial because people need to get the event on their calendar.
That's true.
So that it's not rushed or people are not caught up with other stuff.
That's right.
And they are not able to attend.
So next year,
yes.
Ministries Convention.
Yes.
April, not sure what the
month of
exact
April.
dates,
yes.
but 2027. Make sure you get your people in your churches to come because it was very well attended. It was a very good conference. Thank you again, Pastor Ferrari.
Yes, my pleasure.